the Super 16 Sports Final.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Week 1 of the Super 16 Sports Final. Thanks for joining us, along with Courtney Harrison. I'm Steve Lloyd.
Yeah, so glad to be here, Steve. A ton of great matchups tonight across our viewing area.
And we start in Dunmore as the 6th-ranked Valley View Cougars face the 5th-ranked Scranton Prep Cavaliers in our WNEP TV live game of the week. Two teams from the Lackawanna League bringing back plenty of talent into this one. And we start second play of the game for Prep from scrimmage, and Lewis Parrish, the quarterback, he's going to find a seam and turn the Jets on. He's going to go all the way for the Cavaliers in front of his bench, 76 yards in all for the score, and Prep leads it 7-0. Second possession for the Cavaliers. Will McPartland with the carry, good for 16 yards. A gain down to the 4. The next play, they snap it to McPartland with Paris blocking and Reese Tanner. And he is in for another Scranton Prep touchdown. Extra point, no good. It's 13-0. Still second quarter, another drive for Prep and capped off by Will McPartland off that left side for the score. Another extra point, no good. And it's 19-zip. Near the end of the second, Valley View knocking on the door. But the play to Kaharski stopped by that Cavaliers defense. We go to the third, more McPartland on the keeper, plenty of room to run, and another Cavalier touchdown, up 26-0 after the extra point. And number 5, Scranton Prep wins it over number 6, Valley View. Final score, 33-0.
Another close Super 16 matchup. Number 13, Dunmore, and number 14, Riverside. The Bucks beat the Vikings twice last year, once during the regular season, and then again in the District 2A Championship. Riverside wants revenge and had the home crowd to fuel the fire. Riverside out of the gate strong. Dunmore's first possession. Riverside takes down Gabe Franick in the backfield for a loss in the first drive for the Vikings. Chase Tadonio rolling out and finds Jared Jackson, who is able to pick up the first down well into Bucks territory. Riverside is able to complete the drive. Tadonio hands it off to J.J. Rogers, who dives into the end zone for the touchdown. They miss the extra point, and it's 6-0 Vikings. Still first quarter, Dunmore's run game showing well. Ryan Mecca going 38 yards before he gets wrapped up and taken down. The Bucks had to settle for a field goal, and it's 6-3. Second quarter, Riverside with the ball. Tadonio looking to make a play, but gets sacked by Dunmore's Logan Miller for a big loss. The Bucks had some good stops in this game. Riverside unfazed by it. Tadonio passes it to Richie Kostoff, who takes it over and goes end over end, but it's a first down on the 15-yard line. Vikings from the 19. The fake so good we almost missed the play, but it's Rogers with the ball. He cuts back and runs it in for the touchdown. That puts Riverside up by 10. Riverside wins it 16-3 over Dunmore. Week 1 always provides for entertaining games, especially with crossover matchups, and that's what we had in the Back Mountain tonight.
Eve Hernandez is back from Jersey Shore at Dallas and joins us now live here in the studio. Eve?
That's right, guys. This matchup between the two Super 16 teams did not disappoint. These two teams haven't faced each other since 2019. So let's find out what our number 1 team is made of. The Dallas student section hyped for Week 1. A beautiful atmosphere out there with a full crowd in attendance for the home team. On Dallas's first drive, quarterback Brady Zapotecki looking to throw, finds running back Logan Geske for a nice gain. That one will move the chains. And on the very next play, this time it'll be a handoff to Gavin Lewis, who scores the Mountaineers' first touchdown of the season. Dallas leads 7-0 after the first quarter. Jersey Shore didn't have much going on offensively until a little trickery. Elijah Jordan flips it to Carson Watkins, who throws it up to a wide open Luke Ryan. He slips a couple of defenders and takes it down to the 10-yard line. Bulldogs cooking now. A few paces later, Lewis finds Evan Snyder. Snyder with a contested catch to tie the game. The Bulldogs go on to score 21 unanswered points. They take down Dallas 28-21. Thank you, guys. Back to you, Steve and Courtney.
All right, thanks, Eve. Next week, the East Stroudsburg South School District will have a dedication at the field for former head coach Ed Christian.
But tonight it's a road trip for the Cavaliers as they hit the road to Clark Summit to face Joe Repchis and the Abington Heights Comets, a program that knows how to win. Up to Clark Summit we go. This game on the turf under the lights at Abington Heights High School. They will have A few Saturday games down at the stadium. In the first, quarterback Ivan Lawbaugh handing it to Charles Capers. 15-yard run. Cavaliers get the first down. Next play, Lawbaugh hands it to Capers again, taking it into the end zone. Cavs strike first, 7-0. Wouldn't take long for the Comets to retaliate. Third down on the 20. Nick Bradley to Shane Brower. Ties the game at 7 apiece. Cavs stepping up later in the first. Lawbaugh passing this one 45 yards to Xavier Pusateri, senior wide receiver, taking it to the end zone, and they lead it 14-7 going into the second quarter. Cavs would continue to dominate. Lawbaugh handing it off to Charles Capers yet again for the 3-yard run. 21-7. They would continue to dominate the night, and the Cavaliers with the win on the road, 33-14 over Abington Heights.
Old Forge making the trip to Scranton to face the Invaders of West Scranton and former Blue Devils quarterback Jake Minetti, the head coach for West. The Invaders going into the second half down 14-7. Quarterback Caden Berardi handing it off to Dayron Groves, taking it 51 yards all the way to the end zone. Invaders tie it at 14. Then later in the third, Groves outdoing himself, this time getting the ball and taking it 74 yards to the house. What a big run. The Invaders take the lead here 21-14. But it wouldn't be long before the Blue Devils stuck back. Quarterback TJ DeMattia passing it to Kale Krishnowski, the senior running back, taking it 50 yards to the end zone. Lots of huge plays in this game. The Blue Devils tie the game at 21. Next possession for West, Berardi hands it off to Shamir Lyons. Lyons taking it 7 yards to the end zone. Invaders take the lead back 28-21. However, they could not keep up with the visiting Blue Devils. Blue Devils win it 28-27.
When we come back, another Super 16 matchup, and this one took place in Fountain Springs.
Yeah, as the North Schuylkill Spartans hosted the Mount Carmel area Red Tornadoes. Highlights of that one when we come back with the Super 16 Sports Final.